Hey YouTube, it's Dunstan here. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me. Um, I have a lot that I want to accomplish. I just want to document it through this YouTube. I have a son in foster care. He's been there almost 10 years. He'll be 11 March 1st. I want to hustle up enough money to get him out of foster care and get him back in the house. We live in the hood. I want to buy a house. I want to own a few houses. Get into real estate. My truck is broken down right now. I'm thinking about, am I going to get another car or a truck or a pickup truck or I don't know, or get my truck fixed. I've accumulated some odds and ends, some tools. Uh, I do have a history of auto mechanics. Like I believe in 2002, 2003, I went to Nashville State Technical College on White Bridge Road in Nashville, Tennessee. I was taking General Motors automotive mechanic to be ASC certified. I love cars. I love motorcycles. I am an avid biker. Don't own a bike right now. I traded my 2006 CBR 1000RR for a 2005 Chevrolet Trailblazer when me and my girlfriend were homeless. We were living in hotel rooms and the bike just wasn't gonna work. I believe that was in 2020 or 2021, December 2020 or 2021, when I traded my CBR 1000RR for my Trailblazer. How I got the CBR, I had a collection of Jordans and Yeezys, non-Jordan Nikes, probably like a $20,000, $30,000 collection. I sold them all wholesale to Soho here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. They kind of pimped me. I ended up with like $5,000. But I ended up with like 4,500 for a collection that was worth probably 20K. Ended up with like $4,500. Still needed more money because my goal was to get a motorcycle. I didn't have a bike at the time. So I sold all my shoes, ended up having to take some more shoes that I really wasn't trying to let go to Music City Vintage on Dickinson Road. My homeboy Adonis took me. He's a stunt rider. I ain't seen Adonis in years because like my ways was kind of fucked up. Like I pushed a lot of people away, burned a lot of bridges, made new ones. And I'm just trying to document my struggles and my progress. I recently stopped smoking cigarettes and weed. It's a struggle with the weed. Initially, it was hard to stop cigarettes. My New Year's resolution was to stop smoking, period. I smoked like a pack of Newports a day at one point. So January, I was trying to stop smoking cigarettes. I don't think I stopped till late January or early February. Sabrina got me a vape. I do hit the vape. My dad's birthday was February 6th. Bob Marley's birthday, February 6th. He was born February 6th, 1955. My father just turned 70. And his wife just passed last year. Me and her were really, really close. Florence Ajua Owusu Mensa. I love her. I'm going to get a tat with her name, when it's time, when I can afford to. I made a list of goals, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. I told my son Deron to do so. I told Sabrina to also do the same. I'm not gonna just go up and down my list. I'm looking at it right now. That's why I keep looking off. I'm looking at the list. It's here on this board. But yeah, we're not gonna get into that. I just wanted to let y'all know. I know my videos are random as hell. I used to be very profane, so I'm trying to not use profanity because my goal is to be better, not just wealthy. I've had money a few times. I just didn't invest it right. So this time, I'm shooting for the moon. I'm shooting for the stars. I'm trying to go up like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. I'm a firm believer that one day I will be up there with Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. But I got to crawl before I walk. Since I haven't smoked weed, since I haven't been smoking cigarettes, I've been able to accumulate some money. I have like $2,000-3,000. In a few days, it'll be 4,000. I don't know what I want to do about the vehicle situation, like I said, but I'm gonna keep saving money so I can get a better car instead of just trying to get the quickest $3,000 or $4,000 car I can get. My videos are gonna be like this. I see a lot of other people making videos about progression, a lot of people tuning in. Another thing, I know I need to get up out of Nashville. I gotta leave Nashville, but I gotta save enough money. I want to get an LLC. I know what I wanted in. Actually, I want a few LLCs. I just don't know where to start. I don't want to indulge too much in my business because I don't want to incriminate myself. But it is what it is. I graduated when I was 17 years old from Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Maryland. It's youth corps. It's a military school. I was the cadence caller. I love calling cadence. They wanted me to come to Aberdeen Proving Grounds and speak to the youth, but I was on drugs. I was selling drugs. I just wasn't stable. From the outside looking in, I probably was hella stable, but from the inside looking out, I wasn't where I wanted to be to go present myself to these kids at this military school that I graduated from. I'm on my way to being the man that I need to be so I can go talk to those kids. From there, I went to the Navy. I was in the Navy a few months, maybe 6-7 months. Most of the time I was in basic. I started in the 900 division, which is a co-ed division. It was men and women in the division. I kept getting in trouble, so I ended up getting kicked out of that division, sent to another one. I kept getting setback days at training in Chicago. It was Great Lakes, Illinois. So I was in Great Lakes, Illinois. And I almost went straight from the military school in 99 to in 2000, going straight to the Navy. Because I don't like being stagnant. I don't like having idle time. But the Navy, shit was short-lived. My son, Junior, he's in the Army Reserves. And he has trouble doing the run portion of the physical test. I also had issues doing the run portion. Back then I was 18 and 19. I was chain smoking cigarettes. Come to find out I have congestive heart failure, but that's later on. So I ended up fighting on watch. I was going to take the cadence caller position because I'm naturally, I speak from my diaphragm. My dad had me in a choir in Alexandria, Virginia. He still attends the church. It's what is it? It's Alfred Street Baptist Church in Virginia. So I was in the youth choir there, and I learned how to speak and project my sound from my diaphragm. I try to not speak from my throat. I speak from my diaphragm, so I tend to be loud, boisterous, whatever you want to say. So in the Navy, I got captain's mast once, and it wasn't good. If you get to captain's mast, it's you did something wrong. But by the second time I got captain's mast, it didn't go so right. I got kicked out the Navy. But it was right before a war, so I wasn't even pissed. I wasn't mad. So I come back to Tennessee. I went on the plane. I went on the plane to Chicago. I came back on the Greyhound bus. It took a long ass time for me to get home. But I learned a lot in the Navy, a lot of discipline. Some people were mad that I didn't get to finish. I was mad I didn't get to finish. But I'm still here. So I came back to Tennessee and started working in restaurants again. The first job that I had was the cooker on West End. It's J. Alexander's now. My Uncle Ian got me that job because he's a chef. My dad and my uncle are from Ghana. I believe they came here in like 77, 78. Ian came like 79. My dad came here like 77, 78. And he's been grinding and hustling since he got here. I was 27 when my dad was 27 when I was born. My mom was 23. I'm gonna get into the mom stuff later. It's a whole nother story. I'm gonna make a whole nother video about my mom. But it's 1:56 in the morning, and I can't sleep because I'm detoxing off of marijuana. Marijuana is addictive. Marijuana is not positive. I might not stop smoking permanently, but mark my words, I'm going to be a multimillionaire before I even think about smoking again. And by then, I would have lost the urge and the desire to smoke, so I probably won't. I see people like Rick Ross making motivational statements, but he's always saying, I wake up in the morning and all that shit. I wake up in the morning, I grab me a blunt, then I go to Wingstop and skip that blunt shit, man. Skip that blunt shit. I wake up in the morning and I want to apply myself to things that I have to apply myself to. Like I said, I have congestive heart failure. I take a plethora of pills. I take like 9 or 10 pills a day just to keep my heart going. In like 2013, 14, I had a series of heart attacks. And that's how I got close with Sabrina. When I realized what was really going on, I woke up in the hospital. It was Sabrina Cooper and Jamal Patton. Jamal moved to Atlanta. It's like my best friend. But I got a position for you, Jamal. When this shit that I'm trying to do comes into fruition, yeah, I got a spot for you, bro. Just because I lost hope in that bed, like having heart attacks. Stuck in Vanderbilt for so long, I lost hope. But then I saw Sabrina, I saw Jamal, I saw some of my other friends and family. And they gave me something to live for. They really gave me something to live for. But I really haven't been living. Not like I want to. My dad is from Ghana, like I said, and I have to pay off my child support so I can get my passport back so I can travel to Ghana and the UK. In 1985, me and my father flew to London on KLM Airlines. We flew KLM Airlines to London. We stayed in London a few weeks. Then I think we got on British Airways, and then we flew to Ghana. No, we flew to Nigeria. It wasn't direct flights to Ghana yet. So we flew to Nigeria. We stayed in Lagos on a layover, and then we flew to Ghana. When I got to Ghana, I had malaria. I got over it real quick because I was right back outside playing. I got malaria. I had a pet goat, which died. He died because of another goat fight. A ram hit him in the horn and it cracked his horn off, and kind of watched him die. That was fucked up. But I called him Billy because the Billy Goat growth. I have ties to Atlanta. I was a cab driver in Atlanta. Well, let's keep it real. I was a drug dealing, pimping cab driver in Atlanta. North Atlanta to be exact. I called myself the king of Cobb when I was down there, but I ain't the king of nothing that I don't own. When I was living in Atlanta, I got on meth. I was on ice for a couple of years in Atlanta. Ended up getting clean off ice, having smoked that since like 2004, 05. A lot of trials and tribulations in the cab. I can talk about the cab for fucking days. The shit I did and who I worked for, and like driving a cab in the early 2000s in Atlanta it was something serious, man. But I wanted to do that because my dad's Ghanaian and the cab driver that I worked for was Nigerian. His name is Addicts. I want to go talk to Addicts. We fell out kind of on a bad note, but now I'm a more mature man. He's more mature. He's still in the car business. He has like services in Atlanta where he does tours. He does tours in Atlanta because there's no more cabs. It's like, it is cabs, but Uber and Lyft is the big thing. It's coming up on 19 minutes. I hope I get people to connect and watch. If not, shit, I'm going to keep dropping them because I want y'all to know that I'm making progress. It's hard as hell off the weed. Like, I don't know what to do. She also had a porn addiction. I ain't trying to be on porn no more or nothing. So I try to stop cigarettes, fucking weed, and porn and all that toxic jacking off and shit. Fuck that. Like, it's not gonna help me make progress. It's actually making me regress. So like, I'm trying to not do the porn thing anymore. It's hard, but it's like, it's the only thing that's there. I'm not fucking smoking no more, period. Nothing is gonna make me go backwards. Yeah. Those are my vices. I have an 8-year-old daughter named Amaya. Me and her are real close. She's my heart. Like, she motivates me. Like when I'm down, like, or even suicidal, because I mean, I'm human. If I'm down, I think about her and how she would function without me. And if she would even be able to function without me, I don't think so. But it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to download this video. Hopefully it gets some traction. If it doesn't, fuck it. If it does, that'll be great. I'm going to keep doing it. You know, I'm going to stick to my heart and I'm going to keep dropping these videos and let y'all know about my progress. And if y'all want to know more about certain situations that I spoke on in capsule form, if you want to know the full perspective, just hit me up. I got 20-something followers, and I'm sorry that my videos have been all over the place. I have ADHD. It's hard for me to stay focused on one thing, but that's a good thing because I'm going to have several LLCs here in the near future, and I'm already making money. I'm already making progress. I'm already making new friends that are conducive into what I'm trying to do. So I'm not trying to let it go any more longer because I don't think people will watch a whole 25-minute video. But this is my intro. I love y'all. Have a good night.